Mr. Mayor, ladies and gentlemen of the Montgomery County Commission, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to you tonight about the Second Amendment resolution submitted by Ms. Tangi Smith. I want to thank Commissioner Smith for her show of support for our residents' rights to keep and bear arms, and Commissioner Jason Knight and Joshua Bill for their support of the resolution by attending the meetings of Clarksville-Montgomery County Stands United. Our group started our petition drive on the 8th of February. We only had 3 weeks to gather 1,318 signatures. We averaged 435 signatures per week. In 3 weeks, this was what we were able to do. Imagine if we had 6 months. Of those volunteers that went out and got petitions, one man was 94 years old. He was a U.S. Army veteran, and he knew how important this resolution was. And the reason this resolution is so important is the red flag law that has been submitted not only infringes upon your Second Amendment right, but your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, your 8th, and your 14th. I gave everyone a sheet showing the amendments and how they were impacted. You may wonder why I'm standing here in front of you today. I was a member of the U.S. Army. I was a reserve police officer in the state of South Carolina, and I am a victim of domestic violence and rape. I never want to be in a position where I do not have the ability to defend myself and make sure that never, ever happens to me again. And someone takes away the only equalizer I have against an enemy who is much larger than me, then that leaves me ready to be a victim again. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to anyone, ever. If we can prevent that, we should. According to the FBI data released in 2018, there are 3.4 police officers for every 1,000 citizens in this nation. The average response time to a home within the city limits is 10 minutes. That's average. So you got 10 minutes that you have to try to defend yourself as best you can with whatever you have available until help arrives. The 2018 report also shows that violent crime fell by 3.9%. Murder and manslaughter fell by 6.2%. However, rape increased by 2.7%. It is the only crime that had an increase in the 2018 FBI data report released. It is our right to prevent this from happening to us by having the ability to choose in what manner we can defend ourselves and not be restricted by legislation that limits what tools are available to us, such as our right to choose which firearm we want to carry. With that said, I implore you to pass this resolution and send a message to your residents that in Montgomery County, we want our law-abiding citizens to feel safe and secure in knowing their constitutional rights will not be whittled away one piece of legislation at a time. That here in Montgomery County, we honor and hold sacred our constitutional rights for everyone. Anyone that supports the Second Amendment, would you please stand? Thank you. Thank you for your time, ladies.